What is up, everybody? It's your boy Blizzy coming through with another Blizzy mobile video. This video is being shot on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and make sure you check out my video that I just dropped right before this one talking about upgrading the iPhone 14 Pro Max to the 15 Pro Max and why I will not, and why I'm kind of disappointed in the Apple Watch Ultra 2, and why I am going to be continuing to stick to my Android devices. Apple, really frustrating with you guys and how your gimmicks and you rebrand, more subscriptions, more gimmicks. Android, you know what you get with these guys. Samsung, you get badass cameras. This thing feels awesome in the hand. It's not 1,000 pounds, and it does absolutely everything. There's a lot of gimmicks hidden within this too, but with Android and Samsung, it's in your face, and they pretty much tell you what you're going to get. It's not a lot of surprises. Other than, here we go, power, speed, battery life, SIM cards. This has a SIM card tray in it. My last video I explained that if I want to go outside of the country, I don't want to have a secondary device or have to switch to an international phone. Listen, Apple, why did you get rid of SIM cards? Listen, I like to switch my SIM cards out. I have multiple phone numbers that I use for my business and for my private life. I like to go back and forth with those along with using eSIM. eSIM is a great thing if you don't want to have to worry about having a SIM card physically in your life. You can make that happen, and eSIM is great also because you can run two phone numbers on one device. This phone does not have a SIM card in it currently, and is just running on an eSIM. If I wanted to put a physical SIM card in with one phone number and then have an eSIM with another phone number, you can switch back and forth between both of those phone numbers on one device. Two phone numbers, one device, back and forth anytime you want. Apple, you don't even get one SIM card. You get an eSIM. That's it. You get one phone number. If you want to do another phone number on that device, you got to switch it over and do all of that process. I don't like that shit. I do not like that. Samsung produces the screens that are on your iPhones, on my iPhone, on everybody's iPhone. But when it comes to theirs, and the feel of this is bar none. I love it. My wife is still using the S22 Ultra. People talk about the battery life and the performance on that phone needing improvement. I used that phone for a year, and then when I upgraded to the Z Fold 3, which has been out for quite some time now, I upgraded to the Z Fold 3. I passed down the S22 Ultra to my wife. And I literally just asked her the other day, how was her performance, battery life, and the speed of it. Hey, we clean that device out occasionally because she takes a million pictures and downloads a million apps and just clogs her stuff up. But she won't get rid of it and doesn't want the S23 Ultra and doesn't need it. That says a lot. In 2023, I'm an idiot. Listen, I'm a sucker. I'm an idiot. I like buying all the new fancy shit. But this is not a normal thing for everybody, the majority. A couple of years, you get a new phone because the technology is outgrown you and you like new stuff. Most people like me don't upgrade every single year, and it's not something that is a necessity. The S22 Ultra, the S23 Ultra, you're good either way. But with Apple, if you want all the new shit, you better go buy that thing. because already my 14 Pro Max is already not able to do some of the stuff that the 15 Pro Max and the 15 Pro is capable of doing. Because the 15s are just 14 Pro Max or 14 Pros, the internals. This, you get the S23, the S23 Plus, the S23 Ultra. Alright, when you want the regular, a little bit bigger screen, and then you want the Mac Daddy. That's what you get. There's too many phones on too many platforms, and they're doing too much. I kind of wish that Samsung would do kind of like Apple does with the Pros and the Pro Maxes. This phone, in a little bit smaller of a frame, with the same power and battery life, I don't understand why the Pros, the 15 Pros, the 14 Pros, the 13 Pros, why do you get a Pro model phone and you have to sacrifice battery life and performance? Because that's what it is. Performance and battery life go hand in hand. You use more performance to run applications and do more stuff, your battery life suffers. Why is that? You should be able to, if you buy an expensive ass Pro model phone, regardless if it's the bigger screen or the smaller screen, you should not be sacrificing on the battery life. And if you watch any of these battery test videos, there's a couple of them out there from the 13 to the 15 Pro models, both of them, and you can watch the battery life on all 3 generations of those Pro models, 13, 14, and 15. The Pro models, I don't know, maybe you guys are getting all day battery life, but so when I get home off of work after working an 8-hour shift with the 14 Pro Max, I still have 50, sometimes 60, 65% left. And that is the same with the S23 Ultra. And I'm on the beta with the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and I'm on the betas with iPhone. I just recently turned that off after the official iOS 17 release. So, these are just my opinions. You guys check out these videos. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and like this. We're still trying to hit the 1,000 subscribers. But at this point in 2023, go get you an Android. Apple tried to get me stuck in their ecosystem. I'm really not. I really just enjoy this. Plain and simple. Thank you much, you guys. Like this video. Holla at your boy.